Welcome to Hidden Secret of Leadership and Success. Ways of watching, just watching. We focus on simply observing without any preconceived notions or judgments. This is about being present and aware of what is happening around us. As leaders, we need to take time to watch how our team interacts, how they respond to challenges, and the overall atmosphere in the workplace. This phase allows us to gather valuable insight into team dynamics and individual behaviors without interference from our basis or assumption. We deepen our observation by connecting our focus, the I, with the subject being observed, the object. Here we begin to interrupt what we see. This phase involves analyzing behaviors, understanding interactions, and recognizing patterns. For instance, if we notice a team member struggling with a task, we can observe their approach and identify potential areas for support or improvement. This analytical observation helps us become more attuned to the needs of our team. We not only see and interrupt but also analyze and synthesize information to inform our actions. We engage our critical thinking skill to draw conclusions from our observations. For example, if we observe a decline in team morale, we can analyze the underlying factors contributing to this change and develop strategies to address them effectively. This comprehensive approach allows us to respond proactively rather than reactively. Ways of listening. We focus on praise as a fundamental aspect of listening. This involves recognizing and acknowledging the contributions and efforts of our team members. By actively listening and responding with positive reinforcement, we create an atmosphere where individuals feel valued and appreciated. This phase encourages open dialogue and motivates team members to share their ideas and concerns more freely. As leader, we should make it a practice to express gratitude and commendations, reinforcing a culture of recognition that boosts morale and engagement. Emotional listening, where we pay attention not only to the words being spoken but also to the feelings behind them. This requires us to be attuned to nonverbal cues such as body languages, tone of voice, and facial expressions. By understanding the emotional context of what is being communicated, we can respond with empathy and compassion. This phase is critical for building trust within our teams. When team members feel understood on an emotional level, they are more likely to open up about their challenges and aspirations. As a leader, we must cultivate emotional intelligence to navigate these conversations effectively. Intellectual listening involves critically analyzing the information presented and seeking to understand its implications fully. In this phase, we ask clarifying questions, summarize key points, and encourage deeper discussion that stimulate critical thinking. Intellectual listening allows us to draw insights from our conversations that can inform decision making and strategic planning. As a leader, fostering an environment where intellectual curiosity is encouraged helps drive innovation and problem solving within our teams. When we prioritize inquiry over advocacy, we foster an environment where team members feel valued and empowered to contribute their ideas. This approach not only boosts collaboration but also leads to better problem solving outcomes as our teams are encouraged to think critically and actively participate in discussions. We may ask questions that seem trivial or lacking depth. This might include light hearted inquiries or casual observations. While they may not seem significant, they serve an important purpose. They help to break the ice and create a relaxed atmosphere. By initiating conversation with these types of questions, we can help our team members feel comfortable and open, paving the way for more meaningful discussions. Our questions should aim to stimulate discussion and encourage debate. This is where we challenge assumption and invite diverse perspectives. By asking thought provoking questions, we create an environment where team members feel safe to express their opinions and engage in constructive dialogue. This phase is crucial for fostering collaborations and critical thinking, enabling us to explore new ideas and confirm our understanding of complex issues. We focus on asking questions that seek factual information and deeper insights. These questions are designed to gather data and clarify complex topics. As a leaders, it's our responsibility to ensure that our inquiries are thoughtful and targeted, allowing us to extract meaningful information from our team members. This phase is vital for informed decision making and strategic planning as it leverages the collective knowledge of our group. Teams led by leaders who demonstrate commitment and passion are 50% more likely to achieve their goals. When as a leader actively engage in our work and inspire our teams to do the same, it leads to higher levels of productivity and job satisfaction. This highlights the profound impact that our approach to doing and working can have on overall team performance and morale. We focus on cultivating a positive attitude towards tasks and responsibilities. As a leader, we should demonstrate enthusiasm and commitment to our work, encouraging our team members to adopt a similar mindset. By expressing our enjoyment and passion for what we do, We create an environment where team members feel inspired to engage with their tasks actively. This phase is about fostering a culture where liking the work translates into motivation and productivity. Emphasizes the importance of action oriented leadership. Here we shift from merely enjoying tasks to actively participating in them. We lead by example, demonstrating the importance of delegations and perseverance in achieving goals. This phase involves setting clear expectations, providing necessary resources, and ensure that our team understand the importance of their contributions. By being present and engaged in the work process, we reinforce a strong work ethic within our team. We commit fully to our roles and responsibilities. This means not only giving our best effort but also encouraging our team members to do the same. As leaders, we must model dedication and reliance efficiently during challenges times. By fostering an environment where everyone is encouraged to give their all, we cultivate a sense of ownership and accountability within the team. This phase is about striving for excellence and supporting one another in achieving our collective goals. Communication is simply the act of transferring information from one place, person, or group to another. We recognize that effective communication is the cornerstone of successful leadership. It encompasses not only the exchange of information but also the ability to inspire, motivate, and connect with our teams. Communication in leadership involves articulating a clear vision, fostering an inclusive environment, and ensuring that every team member feels heard and valued. The quality of our communication directly impacts team dynamics and organizational success. When we communicate effectively, we encourage teamwork and idea sharing in collaboration, and also engagement. Clear communication keeps team members informed and involved, boosting morale and productivity. Trust, consistent, and transparent communication builds creativity and trust between leaders and their teams. Leadership communication is that organization with effective communicators experience 47% higher returns to stakeholders or shareholders over a 5 year period compared to those with poor communicators. This statistic underscores the critical role that strong communication plays not only in fostering a positive workplace culture but also in driving financial success. Phases of communication in leadership. As a leaders, we understand that effective communication is vital to our success and the success of our teams. We can break down the communication process into three essential phases. Phase 1, verbal and non-verbal communication. In this first phase, we utilize both verbal and non-verbal cues to convey our message. Verbal communication includes the words we choose and how we articulate them, while nonverbal communication encompasses body languages, facial expressions, gesture, and tone of voice. As leader, we must be aware that our nonverbal signals can often communicate more than our words. For instance, maintaining eye contact and using open body language can foster trust and engagement among team members. By mastering both forms of communication, we create a more impactful connection with our audience. Phase 2, internal and external communication. The second phase distinguishes between internal communication within the organization and external communication with stakeholders outside the organization. Internal communication involves sharing information, updates, and feedbacks with our team members to ensure everyone is aligned with our goals. This phase is crucial for building a cohesive team culture. External communication, on the other hand, involves how we represent our organizations to client, partners, and the public. As a leader, it's essential to maintain consistency in our messaging across both internal and external channels to build credibility and trust. In the final phase, we explore the concept of telepathic communications, which refers to an intuitive understanding between individuals that transcends verbal and nonverbal cues. While this may sound abstract, it reflects the deep connection we can foster with our teams through empathy and shared experience. As leader, when we develop a strong relationship built on trust and understanding, we can often sense that needs and emotions of our team members without explicit communication. This phase emphasizes the importance of emotional intelligence in leadership. Being attuned to unspoken feelings can enhance collaboration and responsiveness. Effective leaders who master both verbal and nonverbal communication are perceived as more trustworthy by their teams. Research shows that approximately 93% of communication effectiveness is determined by nonverbal cues such as body language and tone of voice, while only 7% is based on the actual word spoken. This highlights the critical role that nonverbal communication plays in establishing credibility and rapport within teams. Ask yourself, who am I? This question encourages us to explore our identity as leader. It involves recognizing our strengths, values, and unique qualities that define us. By understanding who we are, we can embrace our authentic selves and lead with confidence. Another question is, what can I do? Here we assess our capabilities and potential. This reflection allows us to identify our skills, talents, and areas where we can excel. Acknowledging what we can do empowers us to take action and pursue pursue opportunities that align with our strengths. What cannot I do? This question prompts us to comfort our limitations and areas for growth. Recognizing what we cannot do help us set realistic expectations for ourselves and encourages us to seek support or development in those areas. It's important to view limitations not as failures but as opportunities for learning and improvement. As a leader, understanding our self image is crucial for personal growth and effective leadership. Self image visualization involves reflecting on our perceptions of ourselves and how they influence our action and decisions. By asking ourselves key questions, we can gain clarity and align our self image with our leadership goals. Leaders with a positive self image are 30% more likely to achieve their goals compared to those with a negative self perceptions. Research shows that how we view ourselves influences not only our performance but also the moral and motivation of our teams. When leaders exude confidence and a strong sense of self worth, it creates a ripple effect that inspires team members to perform at their best. As a leaders, we must recognize that our values and beliefs significantly shape our leadership style and effectiveness. The idea that we are our subconscious patterns print script underscores the profound influence of our subconscious mind on our thoughts, behaviors, and decision making process. Understanding this connection is essential for personal growth and effective leadership. Our subconscious mind is a reservoir of beliefs, experience, and memories that we may not be fully aware of on a consequence level. These subconscious elements drive our pers- perceptions and judgments, influence how we interact with our teams, and approach challenges. Subconscious mind is that approximately 95% of our decisions are influenced by it. Research indicates that while we may consequently think we are making rational choices, much of our behavior is driven by unconscious beliefs and patterns formed over time. This highlights the importance of understanding our subconscious influences as leaders. By becoming aware of these factors, we can make more informed decisions that align with our true values. Leaders who operate from a clear set of values are 50% more likely to inspire trust among their teams. Research shows that when leaders articulate their values clearly and demonstrate them through their actions, team members feel more secure and engaged. This trust not only enhances team cohesion but also drives higher performance levels. Beliefs, values, attribute. Our beliefs are the convictions we hold about ourselves. others, and the world around us. These beliefs often stem from personal experiences, cultural influences, and education. For example, if we believe in the potential for growth in ourselves and our team members, we are more likely to foster an environment that encourages development and learning. Values are the guiding principles that inform our decisions and behaviors. They reflect what we consider important in life and work. As a leader, our values serve as a compass that directs our action and shape the culture of our teams. For instance, if integrity is a core value, we will prioritize honesty and transparency in our communications and decision making process. Other side, our attitudes are shaped by our beliefs and values. They influence how we respond to various situations. A positive attitude can enhance collaboration and problem solving within teams, while a negative attitude can create barriers to effective communication and teamwork. To lead authentically, it is essential that our action align with our stated values. This alignment builds trust with team members and foster a culture of accountability. When we consistently demonstrated behaviors that reflect our core values, such as respect, integrity, and empathy, we reinforce those values within our teams. Thank you.